Hello, welcome to the Daily English News program on Azərbaycan Televiziya. I'm Gülər. On 5 July, a number of opening ceremonies were held in Xankəndi with the participation of President İlham. AzTV crew had the opportunity to get acquainted with the work being done in the Xankəndi city.
In 2023, after the full restoration of our territorial integrity as a result of the 24-hour anti-terrorist operation, major construction work started in Xankəndi. One of the first projects was the renovation and reconstruction of the Qarabağ Hotel. In less than a year, the hotel reopened with its original appearance and former name. All conditions have been created for the comfort of the city's guests in the Qarabağ Hotel, which has been brought to a modern level. It will be possible to hold business meetings and events in the hotel. The Palace Hotel has also been put into operation. It can accommodate 300 guests. The hotel's location in the heart of Xankəndi offers a stunning view. As part of his visit to Xankəndi, the head of our state also laid the foundation of Xankəndi Congress Center. The center, built on an area of 6,000 square meters, will be able to accommodate a variety of events and receptions. Moreover, a gym, an indoor swimming pool, and a spa zone will be created for entertainment and relaxation. Qarabağ University is preparing to welcome its first students this academic year. The university building where the foundation works were carried out has been restored to its historical form. At the initial stage, the Qarabağ University will offer bachelor's degrees in 6 faculties: pedagogy, economics, humanities and social sciences, engineering, arts and tourism. In the first academic year, a total of 1,120 students are expected to study in 27 faculties. Furthermore, Sabah groups will be created in the educational institution.
The Euronews TV channel broadcast a video report on Şirvan National Park. The report explored the natural landscapes of the Gobustan State Historical Artistic Reserve close to the capital, Baku.
Azerbaijan's capital Baku is a good place to get your city fix, but it's also a great base for discovering some of the country's incredible nature. Today I'm going to Şirvan National Park to get some fresh air and see the diverse local wildlife.
Şirvan National Park is located an hour-and-a-half's drive away from Baku, and the best way to get around is aboard a specially designed off-roading truck. The park was founded in 2003 and is home to the largest population of goitered gazelles in the entire Caucasus region. Şirvan is massive, covering 60,000 hectares, with plenty of picnic areas where you can eat lunch or stop for tea. Scattered across the park are several observation decks, where visitors can get a good view of the animals from above, or in our case, from below.
The director told me we have to be really quiet so we don't scare the gazelles. This is a spot where they like to come drink, and we're going to be able to see them up close from inside this little observation deck.
Şirvan is a major success story when it comes to conservation. These goitered gazelles almost went extinct in the 1960s due to overdevelopment of their native habitat as well as poaching. But according to Şirvan's director, today there are around 7,000 of them in this park alone. Seeing them up close like this is a privilege.
One of the most frustrating things about visiting beautiful places like this is your photos not doing it justice. Luckily, I'm meeting up with someone who can help me improve my shots.
Alexey Lyukin is an Azeri wildlife photographer. He's taken pictures of almost all of the indigenous wildlife here. His shots are gorgeous, the product of many years of hard work and experience. We started with birds. There are 230 different species in Şirvan National Park, including swans, pelicans, eagles, even flamingos. It's not easy to capture them on camera, as I very quickly learned.
I think I need a longer lens.
Yes, yeah, it's a nice perspective. And I think it's, say, some text, some texture
cool.
for stock.
For land animals, like gazelles and boars, it's important to hide, so you don't scare them away. My crash course in wildlife photography with Alexei was a good exercise in patience. My photos still aren't up to par, but I learned the importance of waiting for that perfect moment when you want to capture a wild animal on film. On my way back to Baku, I made a pit stop at Gobustan Historical and Artistic Reserve. It's best known for its ancient petroglyphs, some of which date back to the end of the Mesolithic era, around 8000 BCE. During the day, it's filled with tourists and history buffs, but the scene is very different after hours. As the day ended, I made my way to the top of Boyukdaş mountain to watch the sunset. It's a secret spot only locals know about. The air smelled like mountain mint and thyme, and the fading light added a touch of magic to this moment.
It's amazing to think that there are all of these very different natural landscapes, all within a day's trip of the big city. It's definitely worth a trip the next time you're in Baku.
Trainings with participation of Azerbaijani military personnel to start in Kazakhstan. The military maneuvers will be held at the Oymasha training ground at the Cape Tokmak in the Caspian Sea. A group of servicemen of the commando units of land forces, parachute descent and search rescue service and Su-25 aircraft of the Air Force, as well as patrol and descent ships of the Navy representing Azerbaijan, arrived in Kazakhstan. The joint operational tactical command staff exercise will continue until July 17. A three-day NATO summit dedicated to the 75th anniversary of the founding of the alliance and attended by heads of state and government begins in Washington on 9 July. It will be the first summit for Sweden, which joined the North Atlantic bloc after the start of the Russian-Ukrainian war, and the second for Finland. The upcoming summit is also significant because it will be the last summit chaired by Jens Stoltenberg, whose term in office is coming to an end. The main topic of the discussion at the summit will be the Russian-Ukrainian war. An aid package for Ukraine is expected to be announced. It is possible that a number of countries will sign a bilateral military agreement with Kiev during the event. The summit will also announce the creation of a command center to coordinate international support for Ukraine's security. Azerbaijan will also be represented at the NATO summit. Foreign Minister Ceyhun Bayramov is on a working visit to the United States, where he will hold a series of high-level bilateral meetings. You can get in touch with us via our WhatsApp and Telegram accounts at 051-511-1956, through which you can report events you encounter as well as share your suggestions and comments. That was all for the day. Thank you for being with us. Goodbye.